everyone, it is Natalie with Crochet by Natalie Lucille, and today I'm going to start working on, I've already gotten a few out, but some Dragonfly coasters. In the description I'll put the actual pattern on there, but these are just kind of a few little coasters that I have. We're coming up to summer, so I'm just making colorful, using my yarn, making some colorful Dragonfly coasters. So I have worsted weight yarn, and I am using an H hook. So I have just two contrasting colors, and so we're going to go ahead and get started. Make your slip knot, just like that. And I'm going to move this over because sometimes my camera wants to focus on what's in the background. So you're going to start out by chaining 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And it'll look just like that. And when I work my foundation row, I always work in the back ridges of the chain, and you'll see when we work on the edging how it's easier to crochet when you have the braided edge on top. So in the fourth chain from the hook, you're going to work a double crochet. So counting the ridges in the back, you've got 1, 2, 3, there's your fourth one. So we're going to double crochet into that, and it's yarn over. You're going to insert your hook into that ridge, yarn over, draw through, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2. And you're going to do that in each stitch across. So in the next ridge, yarn over, insert, yarn over, draw through, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2. And you're going to do that again all the way until you reach the end. And you're working your foundation row, because if you look here on the bottom side, you can see how you have the braid there. So it's yarn over into the next ridge, you just kind of work your double crochets all the way across. In that turning chain, once you did the 4, it's not a turning chain yet, it's actually the beginning chain at the start of the row, counts as a double crochet. So when you're reading a pattern, sometimes the pattern will say that it, like if you have to chain something and it works as a stitch, it'll say that it counts as that stitch here, like from this stitch moving forward. So not all do that, but most of them do, that I've noticed. So you're just still working it across to the end. And when you're done with this row, you'll have your beginning chain, which of course is considered a double crochet, and then 15, I'm sorry, well, not 15, you'll have a total of 13 stitches. So the beginning chain and the double crochets, once you're done, you should have 13, and we'll count that in just a second, because you want to make sure that you're counting your stitches, because I know when I first started crocheting, I never counted, and my edges were wavy, and then I'd try and make it up and add and decrease, and the only thing that was a saving grace for me was edging, because you couldn't see all my mistakes. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and count to make sure that we have the 13. So you have your 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's your 13. So here is your first row. Now for row 2, you want to chain 2. I'm going to turn our work. Now you have your first turning chain, which is acting as a double crochet, and you're going to double crochet in the next 5. So skipping this, because you're working over the second double crochet here, you're going to go into that space, yarn over, draw through. My camera, well, there it goes. Doesn't want to focus. Draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. And you're going to do that into the next double crochet space. So it goes right into here. And you're just working a double crochet. So we've worked 2, we have 3 more to go. So there's 3. 4 and 5. So you have your 6 stitches here. You're going to chain 1. You're going to skip this next double crochet, and you're going to work a double crochet into this space here. So it's yarn over, skip. You're going to go work right into here. See where you skipped it? So it creates a space, and you'll work a total of 6 double crochets on this side. And you'll work where you have in the tops of the double crochet. So you have your 5 here. All these are in the tops of the double crochet. This doesn't have a top. This was the beginning. So you're going to find the top chain here. You're going to work a double crochet into that. So you just yarn over, insert, yarn over, draw up, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So there you have row 2. Chain 2 and turn your work. And on this row, we're going to double crochet into the first 2. Just like that. Then you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to skip these 3 here. And in the space that you made from the previous row, you're going to work a single crochet. So you just insert your hook, yarn over, draw up. So you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and draw through both. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip these 3. Work 3 double crochets in these last stitches. One, 2, and working in that top chain of your turning chain, a double crochet. So you can see how it's kind of coming out. Chain 2 and turn. So this is your first stitch. So here you're going to work 1 double crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you come to your single crochet from here, you're going to go right into this V here for another single crochet. Kind of keep your work tight there. See how it goes in the V? Chain 4, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to work the last 2 here. So you'll skip this one, go right into here for a double crochet. And in this one, a double crochet right in the top of that chain. There you go on that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's row 4. See how it's starting to kind of look like the dragonfly. It's so cute. Chain 2, turn. So you've just worked this, so you're going to work a double crochet in that first. Really, it's the second, I should say the second, not the first. Into that. And in this chain 4 space, you are going to work 4 double crochets. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the space, and then work your regular double crochet. So you're just going right into that space. Just keep working. Oh, let's split my yarn. Let me do that again. So this is number 3. And that was your 4. So I'm just going to, because I want to make sure it's all spaced evenly. So I just kind of move them over just a little bit. And now you're coming to your single crochets here. So you're going to work a treble into this single crochet. So it's yarn over twice, insert, yarn over, and draw up. So you'll have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 3. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2. Yarn over, pull through those 2. So you've just made a treble. In this space here, 4 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that, kind of spread it a little bit so there's no real spaces. And then in the last 2, you'll work 2 double crochets. So right into this, the top of double crochet, and then in the top of your chaining turn, work a double crochet there. So you can kind of see how it's coming together. And then when you chain 2, you're going to work 1 double crochet into each space. So skip that one, of course, because it's already been made. And you're just going to double crochet all the way across. And remember, you'll have 13 stitches. Because after this row, we'll work on the edging in this same color. And you want to make sure that you're counting and spacing just to keep everything pretty even. So you're just working in each space here. Yeah. Just right into each all the way across. So you can see how it's coming together to look, whoopsie, like the dragonfly. It's kind of cool looking. And then you work into this last chaining turn, or turning chain, I should say. And you should have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, now we're going to work the edging, the first edging, because after this we'll join our white. And you'll see how that's done. So you're going to chain 1. And we're working in this corner space, so you want to work 3 single crochets. So you're going to go right into this space in between these 2 double crochets, and you're going to work 3 single crochets. So it's insert your hook into that space, yarn over, draw up, you'll have 2 loops, yarn over, draw through 2, and do that one more time. So there is your corner. So you're going to work 11 single crochets down this row. So I just try and find so it's spaced out evenly. So here's 1, 2, just making sure everything, 3, 4, just kind of working it, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, 10, and then that last space there, oops, let me do, because I want to make sure, yeah, I'm going to go in that space, 11. So trying to keep it spaced out evenly. You've made it to your corner here, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And then see, here's your foundation row. See how it's going to be nice to be able to crochet into that. So you're going to work, it should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we're going to start right in here. Yeah, if I can get it in there. And this row can be a little tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if I can get that in there. This row is always real tight, the foundation row, but it's worth it. It just hurts my hands sometimes to have to work it through. That's 8, 9, 10, and 11, if I can get that in there. Oops. There we go. Now I've come up to my corner right here, and I'm going to work 3 single crochets into this corner. I'm just going to try and move my tail out of the way. Just kind of work behind that. There we go. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to work 11 single crochets along this side, and then 3 in the corner, and then 11 up here. I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, and I'll come back in just a second. Okay, so I've just made it all the way around, and I'm going to join with that first single crochet here. So I insert my hook, yarn over, draw through, and draw through the loop on your hook. And that completes this part of it. So we're going to cut this, and I'll weave in my ends when I'm done. So I just want to fasten that off. I'm going to pull that. And now we're going to join, let's move this out of the way. We're going to join our white. And we're going to do 2 rows of this. Well, 2 rows of the edging, but they're a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it in this corner down here. To the first single crochet of my corner, I'm going to join it, and I'm going to work a chain just to kind of get it started. pull that tight. And this is my corner chain 3. So I'm going to, in that same space, work a single crochet. I've made it to my corner, so I'm going to work 3 single crochets in my corner. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to just work a single crochet into each single crochet in the corners, in the center of the chain 3 from the previous row. Again, I'll work 3 single crochets. So I'll go ahead and get this started, and I'll come back once I meet the other end and I'll show you what you have to do. But I'm just crocheting until I get to the corner to kind of show you what the corner space will also look like. So you're just single crocheting in every space along here. And we're almost to the 3 corners. Let's see here. Because it's such a tight space, see there they are right there. So in the center one here, I'm going to work 3 single crochets. So you have 1, 2, and 3, all in that same space. So it's pretty tight. And you're just going to keep working around just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and work this round, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've made it all the way around. So I've come up to my last stitch here. So you're just going to single crochet there, and you're going to join it. So you're going to come into the first single crochet here, and you're going to join it with a slip stitch, which is inserting your hook, yarn over to pull up, and yarn over. So you can see how this row turned out. And now we're going to do the finishing touch. So what you want to do, my tail wants to join in, chain 1, and you're going to turn the work. There's my long tail. And so in this one, you're going to slip stitch all the way around. So even in the corner spaces, you'll just work 1 in each. So you're just going to insert, yarn over, draw up, draw through that one on your loop, all the way around. So it's just slip stitching all the way around. And I'm debating on whether to do one of them a reverse single crochet. It gives it a knotted almost look, but I'm going to keep with this one to keep everything kind of uniform. It may just be on another coaster that I work. So here we are coming up to the corner, and just 1 slip stitch in each, and you're just working it all the way around. I'll move my tail out of the way. Just all the way around. Gives it a nice clean edge. And even if you didn't want these as coasters and you wanted them as like a granny square, you could do this and sew them all together and make a blanket, make a scarf, you know, really make a bag, anything that you want. Because it's such a tight stitch with everything together. And I'm almost done with this, and in less than 30 minutes, you can make a really quick kind of summery coaster. It makes, I mean, today's Mother's Day, and this would make a cute Mother's Day gift, especially if you have, you know, because it's close to summertime and everybody's going to be having some drinks. And of course, with, you know, hot weather and ice in your glass, it's going to cause the glass to sweat a little bit. So, hey, coasters are great. And in that too, you may even, because I'm using worsted weight, you may even look into doing cotton or even a wool, even maybe a cotton wool blend. So in that way too, when you wash your acrylic yarn, the worsted weight acrylic, I like to hand wash mine and lay them flat to dry. They have a tendency to pill. And so you want your work to look new as time goes on. So again, we're just still working around the edges here. Just like that. Yeah, in under 30 minutes, because everybody's time's pretty valuable, so you want to make something nice, and you can do it while you're watching a TV program or just while you're having your morning coffee. And then when you're done with it, put your coffee cup on it, you got a coaster. And I just thought, when I came across the picture on the internet, I thought they were just really a cute design. So I'm coming to the end here, and I do my last one here in the way that I'm going to, I think I did most of that out of camera, out of view, that is. And you're just going to insert to join, and you're going to slip stitch to join, and you're just going to cut your string and fasten off. And that is it. And then when you're done, you'll weave in the ends. And that's it. How simple is that? Look how cute that is. And then, of course, you have them all in the different colors. So I'm trying to keep, I'm not really sure. I thought this was more of a green, but it's kind of like this grayish green. And of course I thought, wow, I need a bright color. So I've made what looks like 5 of them now. So I have a nice gift to give someone or give to myself. It is Mother's Day, you know. But I thought these were kind of fun. And like I said, in less than 30 minutes, easy, easy, easy. So there you have it. Thanks, guys, for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I upload videos pretty regularly, so in that way you'll get notified when a new video has been uploaded. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.